We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas and yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Sanje namlai josui je jodai chanjui senpa yi tsolang deshin josui chidara wanji deshe ge chanju toni aji badang chanju senpe la bala teda rimshin nebara deshin dola bendo endo chanju senpe jinji sin deshin dune la bala
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dhamma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Dage jinso jibe sonam jin tola benje sanje ndovara sho.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Nam kada nyambe semje tam dewa dan dewa judan dambara juju dunga da dunga ke judan dewa juju dunga mewa dewa da me dewa juju niren chata nidang te Tang nyum la ne wara juro je mai nam kha dai yambe samche tamche dewa dan dewa jo dan dan bara jo je dung dai dung ge jo dai dewa jo dung ma wa dewa da me dewa jo je niren cha dai ni dang
May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page 16, supplication.
Ponju
You make good refuge, ornament of the world. Your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor Vajradhar without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father, Shiktin Sumgun. Continually I think of no one but you, compassionate one. Grant your blessing. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I realize the unelaborated nature of mind.
Okay. Now continue. We will think to good motivation. Now open the King of the Aspiration prayer. So this one is the so here right at the beginning, Chinisuda Chujun Jigden is the countless in the world or universe. To whom they worship, but the past and the present, the futures, and all the victorious, the Buddhas and Bodhisattva, especially the Lord of the Buddha, and also pay homage to all the eaching Buddhas and Bodhisattva. Reason those great Bodhisattva accumulated merit for the sixth perfection wisdom and for immeasurable, a noble path, etc. That is way to succeed to Buddhahood. Right at the beginning, also the practice benefit of the sentient beings. In the middle, the practice also thinking sentient beings. After the practice, the realization also benefits sentient beings. One with thinking more than yourself, more benefit. This makes sense. If you will say someone asks you, you need to give me your hand, or maybe you can give me one finger. So I think we decided to give the one finger. So one self is like one finger. The other is like a community, more things. Likewise here to when we pray, especially you individuals, important their life, your parents, their life, they continue long life and happy, healthy, and they pass away, continue to journey peaceful with rebirth, the good places such the Sugawadi Pure Land, all rebirth the good human families, good condition, families happy, healthy, and where they rebirth, they believe the karma, they have time to practice, they grow up, and the childhood is not a devastating place. All those need to good condition. So this prayer, and the Rinpoche said, this also the knowledge of the appreciation of the past Buddhas. Also this moment, any glorious beings, long life, also we pray, such as Garchen Rinpoche, today, tomorrow, they are long life. So we not a participation there, but our king of the aspiration prayers, including His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, of course, His Holiness Dalai Lama, His Holiness Sakya, His Holiness Karmapa, etc., etc. There are countless great beings. Those beings need more long life. Why? For us, it's not much different. But those great beings, one word can changing the entire earth. Whoever the faith or devotion or connection, those is very profound because there are hundreds and thousands a year or eons they accumulate merit. That's why they come back to serve, to liberate the sentient beings. They chose to come back in this universe to rebirth human from to serve. For us, not choice. For us and myself, the karmic to rebirth and just good enough to human beings, but I don't have capacity to liberate any beings. So those great sage beings, long life, and your own lives, be healthy. If you are healthy, you can develop and practice more. If you're not healthy physically, how you can develop in your mind? Maybe the practitioner is thinking the very highly and everything's come from mind. That's a good, different story. So anyway, when we practice and keep in mind all those in the front in the space or sky, we always inviting, now this case, the Samadabhadras, in all the other Buddhas and Bodhisattva facing to us, giving blessing, and you, me, all our community facing for them. And we thinking looks like request, look, this earth, there are so many situations that need to help in your blessing to awakening our own wisdom. So something like that. Okay, then we can few times reciting in Tibetan and then English or any other language, second or third language also available. I always say Dharma is like, 7-Eleven in the United States, there are a shop called 7-Eleven, always open 24 hours. Anybody can do, man, woman, old, young, anytime. Somebody said, what time is good practice? Any time is good. So this way, languages, if you know something, your own language, translate, go for, Nobody say it's illegal. It's everything's perfect legal, you can practice. All right. So now I can lead. Everyone open the please the King of the Aspiration prayer. Sangpo chepe molam tozai ji jawa tamche ye ge ngang san to shenge dunye lorwa towa ye jawa kan la rab de cha se ye je de na dunye sanje nam san je wen na shu ka da je je yin nam ma lu ba tamche jawa da ge kan bram Yedanga pame lo ja zu da gungi awa gungi yonde rab ju jen je vara shekpa tambe medo damba chungwa damba tanga tenye namdo ju pa ju sepa jekpa dogwe damba ye jawa de dalane ju vara ji Nasa damba namda tejo tang chime pumare ranyamba tang Ruwai je vara bhagwe chogun je jaba de dalani je vara je Nasa damba namda tejo tang chime pumare ranyamba tang Ruwai je vara bhagwe chogun je jaba de dalani je Chobo kalam lami jaje wade do jawa tamche layamo Sangpo chola tebe tabda ji jawa ganla chanze chevaraji Joja shetan demu wange nihi ludo ngada di shin yige jan Jikpa dagi jiwa chi chi boy te da tamche dagi so so sha Choju jawa gunda sanje se ranju nanda lobda me lodan Jawa gunji sonum kanla ya te da gunji jesa da Kanam choju rome da chanju rembara sanje ma chanye Gombo de da da ki tamche la kolo lana me wa kurve Yang da don ga she de da la do wa gun la bin jin de we che ye wa shin ge du ni shu ba ya da ge te mo ra ja so wa ji chang ze wa da ji jin sha ba dang he ji su yi ra gu xin so wa ye ye wa zhong se da ge je sa ba tam je da ge chang ju je ngo hoi Deva Sangya Namda Chaja Yin Jidin Tana Kanchu Chuvaja Kanya Maju Tadaram Nyuvai Samso Chanchu Rembara Sanjeja Chachu Kale Shinam Chini Bhate Do Chachi Yansu Davaraja Janju Xinwa Zhong Xin Jie Ba Dan San Jie Se Jie Ra De Kang Wa Xiao Xiao Jie Sem Jie Kang Nam Chi Ni Ba De Da Da De Ne Me Da Wa Ra Ju Ra Wa Gung Ge Che Ge Tong Nam Ne Tung Ba Ra Ju Chen Ra Wan De Wa Ra Xiao Jian Jiu Jie Wa Da Ne Da Jie Jin Zhou Wa Gun De Jie Wa Zhen Ba Jiu Ra Gun De Jie Wei Jie Wa Nai Da Du Da Ne Ra Dun Zhong Wa Xiu Yao Wa Gun Ji Jie So Lo Ji Ru De Sang Bu Jiu Wa Yong Su Zuo Jie Jian Si Zhen Jiu Wa Zhen Mi Yong Da Wa Da Du Ma Ni Ma Ju Mi Jiu Wa Xiu Aye ga da lo da ne chin je dong bum da da me ye ga nam da lo wa gun ge da ge je zang ba dam je ga da ge je den da de xian ba ru jiang la ra zan de chang ju sim ne nam ya chin man ju de ba ga nam de wa ju wa da ma le yong su chang wa ra shu le da nyam mui du ji le nam le chu xin chu den ro wa nam su ya che dar be mui chu mi cha kwa shi nin da nang ka to kwa me da xin ge jong da cho nam che zang ba nge sun tung ya ra du chi wa ra che te wa da lan ro wa gung gung je do wa tam che la ne ben ba ra je Chang Ju Jiu Wa Su Zu Jin Jin Sim Jin Da Ge Ju Da Dong Bu Ran Ju Dong Bu Ju Wa Da Ni Ra Dong Jin Ma Wa Ge Wa Gun De Je Wa Ra Ju Da Ge Ju Da Zong Gu Kong Ju Wa De Da Da Ni Da Dong Ju Wa Ra Ju Ge Da Nga Nam Da Ni Sim Ji Ja Yi Ju Wa Da Da Mo Lam Je Du Ji Da la ben baran de ve cho bu dam sam bu jo wa ra du dong ba nam te da da ya da du zhe wo shu te da ke nam ya ye men jo san je se je gur ve gong bu nam sum da ge ja wa da ma wa ge wa gen do me ju wa te da la ya ju wa ja che ji Yawa namje dambe chunzin chin chanchu chowa gundu nawa je Sangpo chowa nambara changwa yang mawa kewa gundu je Siwa tamjin tuyang korwa nam sonama yishe dani mese ni Tabda sherwa tingzi namdara da yangde gunji mese zade Teche tengnai tuni shing nam te shing ter samje me jawa sanje nam sanje saje uno shubha loi chanchu jewa chuchen tawara Nyatara malu tamche chosu yang chazam chula tu sum tse niji sanje jazu shingam jazu dai kewa jazur chuchen rabdanjo Song Jie Yang Lai Jia Zi Da Ge Ji Jia Wa Gun Yang Yang Lai Nam Da Gua Da Wa Gun Ji Sang Ba Chi Xin Yang Sang Jie Song Lai Da Dun Ju Ba Ra Ji Tu Sum Xie Gui Jia Wa Tam Jie Tang Ko Lu Zu Na Rab Du Gur Wa Yi Te Da Gen Yang Song Yang Me Se Lai Lo Yi Do Ji Da Jia Rab Dun Ju Ma Wa Ge Wa Tam Chen Chuk Ba Yang Ge Ju Ji Ge Da Jian Chuk Ba Ra Ji Kan Ya Ge Wa Du Sum Tse Te Da Yi Ge Ji Cha Shi Ji Ni Shuk Ba Ra Ji Tu Sum Shi Ba Me Ye Sen Ge Kan Te Da Ge Ji Ji La Da Ge Da Da De Te Da Ge Ni Ji Yu Lo Yi Ji Mu Ra Ji Ve Nam Da Ra Da Ji Ju Kanya te sam ta ki shin gu pa te ta tu chi ten tu ngam para cho te tar ma lu cho nam tom che te ja wa nam ki shin ke guan la cho Kanya ma jun te ten tom me nam te ta rin pa chang ja ko lo ko yang en te wa rab tu she ta tong gong po gun ji zhong tu ta che wo Kune nyebe tende dom nam tang kune kwa yi tebe top da tang Kandu yonde juba domnam dai kandu jawa jamba dakedo kandu gebe sonam domnam tha chakwa mewa jive yishedo cherava davda dinzi davda ke chanju domnama yanda dovaraji leje domnama yansa dhaji chen nyomu domnama kandun jombaraji Ji dom nam dom rab ji ji sang bu ju ve dom ne ta kwa ra ji shin gam ja zo nam ba ra da ji ji sam ji ja zo da ne nam ba ra do shan nam ja zo ra do zo ji ji yi shi ja zo ra do kam ba ra ji jo wa ja zo nam ba ra da ji ji mo nam ja zo ra do zo ba ji Sanje jazo rodo chuje shinge wa jazo mejo dewaji. Anya to sum shebe jowa yi chanju chuve molam chedanam. Sangwe chebe chanju sanje ne te gun dake malu tokbaraji. Jawa gungi seke topo pa kangi mene kundu sanshi cha. Kewa teta tsungpa chewe chir kewa teta tamche rabdo Luda nga da yi jan nam da jin chewa nam da shing nama yung da da nga wa sangpa kewa chinda wa tenda ta jai teta tsungpa sho Kwenye kewa sangpa chewe chir jambe jine molama chewa ji Ma wang kewa kundu me ju wa te chawa malu tokpara ji Chewa tani te yo ma churu je yon de nam jong te sum me wa sho Chewa te me bolo ne ne jai te dai chewa tam je te wa ra ji Nam ge tar du jo wa je zam bo sam je ma lu ta ya te shin de Che zam le da nyum mo da ju ro wa da ge mo lom ta ya te zam Kaya chochu shingam taye paran je jende jawa nam lambo Lada meye dewa chonam jay shingi dunyi gewa puwa we Kange ngove jebu ende tene chanchu choki jesa ramo shin Lenche tamya tewa jiwa ne sonam tambe chodun tenjero Kange sanju molam de da be de ne so dam je bong bro ju de ne chok wo ngem bo bong wa ye na wa ta ye de ya de nyu ro do de da ni wo ram ni de wo ra so me zin de ya de da la bro wa kun du song bo de ya jin ro wo de da ring bo me do de jin ju Seme nga wo da ki di ba nam kan ki mi shi wang ki che wa da te ya sang bo che wa de che na e nyu tu ma lu yong su chan wa ra Ye shi ta ni su da chen nam tang ri da kan do nam dan ten pa ra ju te da mo de mong bo de me do en che ten sung po kan na che wa ra Chanju Xingwan Chungdu Tenyurun Do Simne Simjin Benje Dirdu De Chanju Sanje Kolo Rabdu Goi Dunam De Do Jewa Tamje De Kanyo Sambo Jewe Molum Di Changwai Tane Don Tamalo Gwaye Teya Nambara Mimbo Sanje Ji Chanju Jola Sumni Maje Jambe Chindra Jin Chin Bawa Dang Gundu Sangbo Dinya Dishinde Teta Gunji Dizu Dalo Jin Gwan Da Tamje Rabdo Sum Shigwe Jawa Tamje Jin Wo Kang Lo Chodu Nga Kwandi Taki Giwe Tawa Digun Jan Sangbo Jiji Rabdo Nga Waraji Tani chiben du chi gyurba na chiba tamche tani chirsete Usum na taye de done de wa jingi shingde radondo Tersa ne ne molam de da jan tamche malu ngundu njurwa sho Te da malu dagi yonsu kan chide chise sanjen pembarayi Yewe jingoro san shinga wade, pemon tamba shintun zale je, Namadaye Jeve Wansum Du Lungden Bayan Dage Tadu Sho Tene Dage Lungden Radane Duwa Mambu Jewa Jojaye Jaye Doje Joju Namsu Ya Samjen Namla Pemba Mangaje Sangpo Jeve Molam Dawa Ye Gewa Jungse Dage Jisakwa Ten Hindove Molam Gewa Nam Geje Jege Tanjen Jangwara Shok Sangpo Jeva Yang Sangwa Le Sunum Taye Tamba Kandava De Dobe Dunga Jowa Jangwa Noe Owa Mewe Nerawa Towa Shok Molam Jewa De Da Joge Do Toyen Towa Gunla Benjen Je Gundre Sangpo Jembe Shunjong De Nisana Nama Lutong Barai Shok. Yeah, once English, you can read or
It's Mary's turn.
question. Mary?
Yeah. You there, Mary?
No, I didn't see any. Oh, yes, Mary. Yeah. Mary Brock, yes.
Homage to Manjushri, the youthful, to all the Buddhas, the lions of the human race, in all directions of the universe, through past, present, and future, to every single one of you, I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer, arising to good action, all the virtuous ones appear vivid before my mind. And I multiply my body as many times as atoms in the universe, each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom preside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all their bodhisattva heirs. And so I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality, saluting them with an endless ocean of praise, with the sounds of an ocean of different melodies. I sing of the Buddha's noble qualities and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. To every Buddha I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands, of music and perfumed ointments, the best of parasols, the brightest lamps and finest incense. To every Buddha I make offerings, exquisite garments and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense, heaped high as Mount Meru, arranged in perfect symmetry. Then the vast and unsurpassable offerings, inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas and moved by the power of my faith in good actions, I prostrate and offer to all of you, victorious ones. Whatever negative acts I have committed, while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and also my mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Protect your Buddhas, those in training and the Arahats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who are like beacons of light shining through the worlds, who pass through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment, I exhort you, all of you protectors, turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray, to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain for eons as many as the atoms in this world, and bring well being and happiness to all living beings. What little virtue I have gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, all of it, I dedicate to the enlightenment of all beings. Let offerings be made to the Buddhas of the past and all those who now dwell throughout the 10 directions of this universe. Let all who are yet to come swiftly fulfill their wishes and attain the stages of enlightenment and Buddhahood. Let as many worlds as there are in all the 10 directions transform into realms that are vast and utterly pure, filled with Buddhas who have sat before the mighty Bodhi tree. Around them, all their bodhisattva sons and daughters, Let as many sentient beings as there are in all the 10 directions live always and forever in happiness and health. Let all beings meet the Dharma that benefits them the best, and so may all they hope for be fulfilled. As I practice the training for enlightenment, may I recall all my previous births, and in my successive lives, through death and through rebirth, may I always renounce the worldly life. Training in the footsteps of all the victorious Buddhas, may I bring good actions to perfection, and my moral conduct be painless and pure, never lapsing and always free from fault. In the language of gods, nagas, and yakshas, in the language of demons and humans too, and however many kinds of speech there may be, I shall proclaim the Dharma in the language of all. Taming my mind and striving in the paramitas, I will never forget the bodhicitta. May all my harmful actions and the obscurations they cause be completely purified, every single one. May I be free from karma, harmful emotions, and the work of negativity, and act for all beings in the world. Just like the lotus flower to which the bud and water cannot cling, or sun and moon that course unhindered through the sky, throughout the reach and range of the entire universe, I shall pacify completely the suffering of all the lower realms. I shall lead all beings to happiness and work for the ultimate benefit of each and every one. I shall bring enlightened action to perfection, serve beings so as to suit their needs, teach them to accomplish good actions, and continue this throughout all the eons to come. May I always meet and be accompanied by those whose actions accord with mine, and in body, speech, and mind as well. May our actions and aspirations always be one. May I always meet spiritual friends who long to be of true help to me, and who teach me the good actions. Never will I disappoint them. May I always behold the Buddhas here before my eyes, and around them all their bodhisattva sons and daughters, without ever tiring throughout all the eons to come. May the offerings I make be endless and vast. May I maintain the sacred teachings of the Buddhas and cause enlightened actions to appear. May I train perfection in good actions and practice these in every age to come. As I wander through all stages of samsaric existence, may I gather inexhaustible merit and wisdom, and so become an inexhaustible treasury of noble qualities, of skill and discernment, samadhi and liberation. In a single atom, may I see as many pure realms as atoms in the universe, and each realm Buddhas all beyond all imagining, encircled by all their bodhisattva heirs. Along with them, may I perform the actions of enlightenment. And so, in each direction, everywhere, even on the tip of a hair, may I see an ocean of Buddhas, all to
All
come
throughout
in
a
past,
generation eon,
present,
may I enter into enlightened action in each and every one.
all to come in past, present, and future, in an ocean of pure realms, and throughout an ocean of eons, may I enter into enlightened action in each and every one. Each single word of
the
Buddha's
Buddha's
speech, that voice with its ocean of qualities, bears all the purity of the speech of all the Buddhas, sounds that harmonize with the minds of all living beings. May I always be engaged with the speech of the Buddhas. With all the power of my mind, may I hear and realize the inexhaustible melody of the teachings spoken by all the Buddhas of past, present, and future as they turn the wheels of Dharma. Just as the wisdom of the Buddhas penetrates all future eons, so may I too know them instantly. And each fraction of an instant may I know all that will ever be in past, present, and future. In an instant may I behold all those who are the lions of the human race, the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. May I always be engaged in the Buddha's way of life and action through the power of liberation, where all is realized like an illusion. On a single atom, may I actually bring about the entire array of pure realms of past, present, and future, and then enter into those pure Buddha realms in each atom and in each and every direction. When those who illuminate the world still to come gradually attain Buddhahood, turn the wheel of Dharma, and demonstrate the final profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence, through the power of swift miracles, the power of the vehicle like a doorway, the power of conduct that possesses all virtuous qualities, the power of loving kindness, all pervasive, the power of merit that is totally virtuous, the power of wisdom that is free from attachment, and the powers of knowledge, skillful means, and samadhi. May I perfectly accomplish the power of enlightenment. May I purify the power of karma, destroy the power of harmful emotions, render negativity utterly powerless, and perfect the power of good actions. I shall purify oceans of realms, liberate oceans of sentient beings, understand oceans of dharma, realize oceans of wisdom, perfect oceans of action, fulfill oceans of aspirations, serve oceans of Buddhas, perform these without ever growing weary through an ocean of eons. As all the Buddhas throughout the whole of time attained enlightenment through good actions, and their prayers and aspirations for enlightened action, may I fulfill them all completely. The eldest son of all the Buddhas is called Samantabhadra, all good. So that I may act with a skill like his, I dedicate fully all these merits. To purify my body, my speech, and my mind as well, to purify my actions and all realms, may I be the equal of Samantabhadra in his skill and good dedication. In order to perform the full virtue of good actions, I shall act according to Manjushri's prayers of aspiration, without ever growing weary in all the eons to come. I shall perfectly fulfill every one of his aims. Let my bodhisattva acts be beyond measure. Let my enlightened qualities be measureless too. Keeping to this immeasurable activity, may I accomplish all the miraculous powers of enlightenment. Sentient beings are as limitless as the boundless expanse of space. So shall my prayers of aspiration for them be as limitless as their karma and harmful emotions. Whoever hears this king of dedication prayers and yearns for supreme enlightenment, who even once arouses faith, will gain true merit greater still than by offering the victorious Buddhas infinite pure realms in every direction, all ornamented with jewels, or offering them the highest joys of gods and humans for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms. Whoever truly makes this aspiration to good actions will never again be born in lower realms. They will be free from harmful companions and soon behold the Buddha of boundless light. They will acquire all kinds of benefits and live in happiness. Even in this present life, all will go well, and before long, they will become just like Samantabhadra. All negative acts, even the five of immediate retribution, whatever they have committed in the grip of ignorance, will soon be completely purified if they recite this aspiration to good actions. They will possess perfect wisdom, beauty, and excellent signs, be born in a good family with a radiant appearance. Demons and heretics will never harm them, and all three worlds will honor them with offerings. They will quickly go beneath the Bodhi tree, and there they will sit to benefit all sentient beings, then awaken into enlightenment, turn the wheel of Dharma, and tame Mara with all his hordes. The full result of keeping, teaching, or reading this prayer of aspiration to good action is known to the Buddhas alone. Have no doubt, supreme enlightenment will be yours. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience, and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. As all the virtuous Buddhas of the past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, so now I dedicate all these roots of virtue for all beings to perfect good actions. When it is time for me to die, let all that obscures me fade away. So I look on Amitabha there in person and go at once to his pure realm of Sukhavati. In that pure land, may I actualize every single one of all these aspirations. May I fulfill them each and every one and bring help to beings for as long as the universe remains. Born there in a beautiful lotus flower, in that excellent and joyous Buddha realm, may the Buddha Amitabha himself grant me the prophecy foretelling my enlightenment. Having received the prophecy there, with my billions of emanations sent out through the power of my mind, may I bring enormous benefit sentient beings in all 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration to good actions, may the virtuous wishes of all beings, prayers, and aspirations all be instantly accomplished. through the true
through
and
the
boundless
true and
merit
boundless merit
attained by dedicating this aspiration to good actions, may all those now drowning in the ocean of suffering reach the supreme realm Amitabha. May this king of aspiration bring about the supreme aim and benefit of all infinite sentient beings. May they perfect what is described in this holy prayer uttered by Samantabhadra. May the lower realms be entirely emptied. By the blessing of the Buddha who have attained the three kayas and the unchanging truth of reality, as well as the unwavering aspirations of the Sangha, may the aspirations and dedication prayers be fulfilled. Tayata Patsajaya Awa Bodhanaya Soha.
Thank you. Excellent, both of you. And then again, we have so many people sick, and right now every corner of this world. So we will shut Medicine Buddha prayer book page 44 and 44 we can practice, and we reciting the Sambhogakaya mantra. If easy to, you can put the mantra. So Aline will have there soon as chat.
I praise and prostrate to Medicine Buddha, who radiates the light of the Victoria Jewel, exalted one. Your compassion permeates all beings, dispelling the suffering of the lower realms.
Now mantras, we're reciting the long one, just she put there. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Guru Bhagavadaya Tadagavaya Arahate Samya Sambodaya Tayada Om Begandhim Begandh Mam Begandhim Begandhim Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Guraya Parandaya Tadagaya Arahate Sattva Ayata Om Ekantundakant Mabekante Randa Samugade Harini Samasruvasede Palahoy Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindruya Pravarandaya Tadagavaya Arahate Samya Sambodaya Ayada Om Begandhim Begandh Maham Begandhe Randa Samugade Harini Samasruvasede Palahoy Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindruya Pravarandaya Tadagavaya Arahate Samya Sambodaya Ayada Om Begandhim Begandh Maham Begandhe Randa Samugade Harini Samasruvasede Palahoy Gurum Bunduruya Pravarandaya Padangada Arahati Samaya Sambodaya Eyada Om Bilgunzim Began Mahambegan Ganzai Samungadi Araniya Samahasuvasidi Palhahoy Om Namo Bhagavat Guru Binduya Pravarandaya Tadhangadaya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Om Bekantin Bekantin Mambe Kanante Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduruya Pravarandaya Tadhangadaya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Dayada Om Bekantin Bekantin Maham Bekantin Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduruya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambhodaya Eyada Om Bilgunzim Bekantin Maham Bekantin Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduya Pravarandaya Tadhangadaya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Dayada Om Bilgunzim Bekantin Maham Bekantin Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Eyada Om Bekantin Bekantin Maham Bekantin Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduruya Pravarandaya Tadhangadaya Arahati Samya Sambhodaya Eyada Om Bekantin Bekantin Maham Bekantin Randa Samugade Harini Samahasravasidi Balahu Okay. So anyone can chant a little bit more? Okay. No voluntary. Everything's turned off.
Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Vaidurya Prabharatsaya Tathagataya arahate samyak sambuddhaya. Tayata om bekanse maha bekanse rasa samugate harinisa mahasawar siddhi palaho. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Vaidurya Prabharataya Tathāgataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tayata Om Bekanse Maha Bekanse Raja Samugate Harinisa Mahasava Siddhi Palaho. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Vaidurya Prabharataya Tathāgataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tayata Om Bekanse Maha Bekanse Raja Samugate Harinisa Mahasavar Siddhi Palaho.
Okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Vaidurya Prabharataya Tathāgataya Arahate Sambuddhaya Tayata Om Bekanse Maha Bekanse Raja Samugate Harinisa Mahasavar Siddhi Palaho.
Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduraya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Ayata Om Bekanse Bekanse Randa Samugade Aruni Sama Suvasiti Balaho. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindruya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Ayata Om Bekanse Maham Bekanse Randa Samagade Aruni Samai Survasiti Balaho. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Binduraya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Ayata Om Bekanse Maham Bekanse Randa Samagade Arinisa Mahasravasiti Balaho. Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindruya Pravarandaya Tathāgataya Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Ayata Om Bekanse Maham Bekanse Ganda Samugade Arini Sama Sravasiti Balaho. Ewa de yenyu do dai
By this virtue, may I quickly achieve medicine Buddha. May I establish all sentient beings in that state.
So today we're not taking break. So everyone needs some short break, 5-minute break, or not needed. Looks like people are very enthusiastic.
I need a break, 5-minute break.
Are you ready? Are you sure?
Yes.
5-minute break. All right. 12:10, 12:15, we'll see you.
samungate Hari Sama Sama Siddhipala Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Tanuya Bhagavadaya Tathagata Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Kamse Kamse Name Kamse Rasa Samungate Hari Sama Sama Siddhipala Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Padura Namaskaya Tathagata Arahate Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Kamse Kamse Mahave Kamse Kamsa Samungate Hari Sama Sama Siddhipala Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Vidura Navadasaya Tathagata Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Dayata Om Kamse Kamse Mahave Kamse Kamsa Samungate Hari Sama Sama Siddhipala
Bandoro sadhu samaya manu palaya Bandoro sadhu bandhu bhai siddhanda dhamma Adagayo mukha Now we can do short practice. I will look short as we're coming, right? Let's go to this time. Okay, this I will look at the shorter text, please. So we did this morning, take our refuge, just only once English and once Tibetan, page 2. After she put chat, okay, all right.
All right, the sadhana is up on the chat, and I'm requesting Mary La to be our Umbe for the rest of Christmas Day.
Yeah, they're mute everything. Oi sanje judo gindu la da du gu job so je manjuro ndo wo samje nam sanje salang gu jo. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I take refuge respectfully and continually. All the beings, my mother, I will establish them in the person, the Buddha who did. Oi Jesu begaranda vede pajo gasre wasre tro chashi dardai renje shinzumo dorje je do.
Above the crown of myself and all others, on a lotus and moon disc, abides the sublime four-armed divinity Chenrezig, radiating brilliant rays of light, adorned with silks and jewels, smiling warmly and seated in the Vajra posture upon a moon cushion on the lotus throne. We pray to you, O Chenrezig, Lord of whitest color, unsullied by any faults. With the perfect Buddha Amitabha adorning a crown, you look upon each being with limitless compassion.
Okay, usually we're reciting here as much as can. Today we will reciting this 2 p.m. to 4. So we just short reciting, is not long. Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Padme. Page 5, continue. Jemai Jewo Meda Gurove Ju Amin
Mary, you want to take it from here?
All phenomena in samsara are impermanent. Alas, for all beings tormented by the effects of their own actions in
this
deep ocean of
inescapable
inescapable karma, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to dry up this vast ocean of misery. Sentient beings are tormented by the results of their ignorant activities. Although they desire happiness, they engage in activities that lead to misery. Alas, for all beings whose methods are so inadequate, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessings to remove all of their obstacles to knowledge and liberation.
Om Mani Padme Donai, Dubai, Jinjilo, Mane, Beme, Mane, Beme.
Into the prison whose chains are the obsessive clinging to a self. Beings enter again and again, like animals returning to a trap. Alas, for the beings so caught up in the gloom of ignorance, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessings to completely clear out samsara from its very depths. Beings go from one life to another in the 6 realms of inescapable karma, revolving as if caught in a whirlpool. Alas, for these poor wanderers in samsara, which has no escape, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to seal off the doors to birth in the lower realms. The miseries of birth, old age, sickness, and death. No matter how often they see them, beings accept them without becoming alarmed, thus exhausting their lives of endowment and opportunity in distraction and idleness. Bestow your blessing that they realize impermanence at death. Not comprehending impermanence and the lack of anything truly reliable, beings remain cravingly attached to this world of samsara. For beings who, by their very nature, desire happiness, but spend their lives in unsatisfying pursuits, bestow your blessing that they may turn away from samsara. This inanimate world is impermanent, passing away through destruction by water or fire. The animate world of living beings is impermanent, passing away through separation of body and mind. Even the seasons, summer, winter, fall, and spring, show impermanence. Bestow your blessing that all beings realize the necessity of turning away from this. Last year, this year, the seasons early and late, day and night, moment after moment, time does not abide. Considering this well, one realizes the steady approach of one's own death. Bestow your blessing to enable resolute and diligent practice. This life of endowments and opportunities is so very hard to obtain. But alas, beings have nothing to show for it. When death's final sickness arrives, before Dharma has been taken to heart, bestow your blessings so that we may fully realize that there is no time to waste. O sublime Lord Chenrezig, victorious Master of the very heart of loving kindness, bestow your blessing to immediately release myself and all others from the miseries of existence in the six realms. By this virtue, may I quickly realize the state of Chenrezig, and may all sentient beings without exception attain the glorious state of Chenrezig.
Okay, now prayer book, please open the page 60. Prayer for world peace. Chinan Juwa Chubya Jujin Ji Narma Chakbya Me Jo Dayam Salu Jedon Na Jo Jumbo Se Tase Sarasam Loni Amakjo Charju Minyum Zamlin Sadun De Sayu Amendra Junshi Jekbat Chevara Danla Tebe Tamaso Zamlin Judere Nuze Ridayat Nyurdu Shishya Zana Jumjuro Je Mida Mimi Andova Dadar Guloi Chanjuwa Simjo Rimbo Chingagi Jine Nuze Samzor Pinju Chambe Samdai Dene Zamlin Tobu Diji Bejer Sanje Demboy Dorjin Yune Shu Dosum Jowa Seje Dembe Konde Geve Zowa Kanjewa Doja Loza Nambara Geve Sodam Mombende No Juru Ju.
The three jewels and the three roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of the land of snow, Avalokiteshvara, Jetsantara, and Guru Padmasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance. Men and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of. Intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons, and dark forces, blight, frost, and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth, erratic rainfall, heat, misery, and droughts in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular, barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May the precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds.
Short dedication, page 70.
Oh, Lama, I'm sorry, I missed one part, excuse me. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide and ever last, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our perfectly pure, highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained.
Page 70 and 71. Lama Sonam Deya Tamche Sekwani Tomne Nive Danam Pomche Keka Nache Palo Chokwayi Sibe Tole Drowa Drowarai Sho Chanjo Semjo Rinpoche Maji Panamaji Juroji Tibai Nyambai Mebai
By this virtue, may I achieve omniscience by defeating all enemies, confusion. May all who travel on the ways of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher.
So this morning, final short dedication, page 52, the wisdom and courage.
I rely on you, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, until I achieve enlightenment. Please grant me enough wisdom and courage to be free from delusion. If I am supposed to get sick, let me get sick and I'll be happy. May this sickness purify my negative karma and the sickness of all sentient beings. If I am supposed to be healed, let all my sickness and confusion be healed and I'll be happy. May all sentient beings be healed and filled with happiness. If I am supposed to die, let me die and I'll be happy. May all the delusion and the causes of suffering of beings die. If I'm supposed to live a long life, let me live a long life and I'll be happy. May my life be meaningful in service to sentient beings. If my life is to be cut short, let it be cut short and I'll be happy. May I and all others be free from attachment and aversion.
Okay, everyone, enjoy your lunch and we'll see you at the 2 p.m. Avalokiteshvara retreat. And then Lama Gesan in join and also other sanghas, different place.
Thank you, Lamala. Thank you, Mary. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lama. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
you, Lama.
Alama,
Yes.
someone texted me the 2 o'clock is in the main Zoom room, not yours. They said they didn't know.
Not here.
You sound like water again. I don't know what happened. I don't understand the words. Forget about it. I know it's in the main room.
All right.